Hey everyone, in this video, I'm going to show you how to filter your query results using the where clause. So let's jump right in. All right, so in the last video, I showed you how to select fields from a table. But what if you don't want to return every single row or record in your table? What if you want to filter your results? That's where you're going to use the where clause. So let's say that I run a pest control company. So here's a table from my company's database. This is the customers table. And let's say that I wanted to email only my residential customers. So I need to filter this table to only see where the customer type is residential. So this is a pretty short list. I could just visually find where the customer type is residential and send those people an email. But if you had, say, hundreds or thousands of rows in your table, which is very common, you would not be able to do that kind of visual evaluation. So you're going to need to learn how to use the where clause. So let's say that I want to select the customer ID field, and I'll probably need their email since I'm sending these people emails, and I'll probably want the customer type just to make sure that I pull the correct data. I'm pulling this data from the customers table, and now we're going to use the where clause to filter this data. So the where clause comes after the from clause. And how this works is you just type out where, followed by the condition that you want to filter by. So we already know that the condition we're filtering by is that the customer type field is going to be equal to, in quotation marks, residential. So what this line is saying is that we want to filter to where the customer type field is equal to exactly what is in quotation marks here. And it is case sensitive, so I need to make sure to capitalize this R since that's how it appears in my table. I'm going to end my query with a semicolon, and let's go ahead and execute this. And there's my data that I pulled, the customer ID, email, and customer type only for the residential customers. Now let's say I want to filter to only see the customer ID number 4. So what I'm instead going to do is I'm going to say where customer ID is equal to 4. Now, 4 is not in quotation marks. That's because it's an integer. So when you're filtering by an integer, you don't need to put it in quotation marks. When it's text or any other string, it does need to be in quotation marks. So I'll go ahead and add a semicolon, and I'll execute this. And there is Lisa Brown, who is attached to customer ID number 4. All right, so far we have learned how to select fields from a table and filter them using where. These 3 keywords can get you pretty far in SQL, but there's so much more to learn, so make sure to follow so you don't miss part 5.